All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Wahar Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there toiling in His truth. I'm Pathakamoth GMS Dallas. I'm just coming back at you with a really quick hit lesson. I'm going to simply entitle this, Vocab Malone is an Edomite demon, because now, of course, he's known for following this great awakening, of the Hebrew Israelites. We are the true biblical Israelites of the Bible, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans of Seminole and Indian or Negroid descent, Salakia. And he follows the camps, and tries to disannul or disprove what we teach, man. You know what I'm saying? And which it's not going to happen, man, to no avail, because this is the work of the Lord, man. Prophecy is coming to pass. This is part of prophecy, the great awakening. That's part of prophecy. The Lord said He was going to wake us up in the end times, latter end of the latter days, and we're in those times, man. And we're waking up and we're realizing who we are, and there's nothing this devil can do about it. But he knows his fate. He knows he's an Edomite. He knows he's through. He knows what's coming to him, And recently he's went to France, following this great awakening. And, of course, he brings rhetoric, So real quick, let's get rhetoric real quick. I typed it in. So this is what this demon does, man. He brings rhetoric, tries to use impressive speech, trickery. He went to that group One Body when they were still teaching Esau is going into slavery before they sold out and took the bag, and he was tricking, using trickery and deceit and, just games, playing games, he used the word with them to try to confound them, to win points, That's all it is, trying to win points, to say, yeah, see, I confounded them or whatever. The word was paraclete, and I was trying to think of that word prior to starting the video, and it would not come to me. But once I started up the video, call halal Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the water Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the Lord gave it to me. It was paraclete, and of course they didn't know what it was, but that had nothing to do with anything, man. Has nothing to do with prophecies. The prophecies are coming to pass, man, which is what everything is about. Yahweh Shai, the spirit of prophecy, Revelations 19 and 10, man. So it's all about the prophecies, and the prophecies are coming to pass. The great awakening is part of prophecy. Them going into slavery is part of prophecy. America being destroyed is part of prophecy, which is AKA Babylon the Great is part of prophecy. You cannot stop the prophecies. These things are going to happen. But he goes and tries to just cause confusion, basically, with his rhetoric. And this is, I typed in rhetoric definition in Google, and this is the Google definition. And it says rhetoric, as a matter of fact.
Rhetoric.
So it's rhetoric. And it's, as the definition is, the art of effective or persuasive speaking or writing. There it is, that art of effective or persuasive speaking. No matter how wrong he is, you know what I'm saying? And the only ones that's going to, gravitate to this dude is the 2/3, man, a wicked Jake anyway. It says, especially the use of figures of speech and other compositional techniques. He is using a common figure of rhetoric, hyperbole, a language designed to have a persuasive or impressive effect on its audience, but often regarded as lacking in sincerity or meaningful content, which there is no sincerity there with this dude, and there is no meaningful content with this dude, man. Because he's speaking rhetoric, that persuasive, impressive speech, to have that effect on the audience that he's trying to, and he's trying to get Jake, man, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. He's targeting them because he knows what it is, man. He knows they are the true people, man. This dude is a demon. He's a devil. And he's going to be destroyed, man. His tail is going into slavery, but he's trying to avoid that. He's trying to avoid that, but he's not going to be able to. So, and you can do, as a matter of fact, real quick, you can't do anything against this truth, man. You can only help this truth. And that's in the scriptures, man. So all these gainsayers, like Vocab Malone, there's more than vocab out here gainsaying. You got gainsayers, which, hey, you can do nothing against this truth before this truth. So in the scriptures, going to that. So let's get that real quick in 2 Corinthians, the 13th chapter. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 8, and it reads, "For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth." Yeah, so no matter what you do, it's not going to be against this truth. It's going to be for this truth, because you cannot come up against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? This is his movie, and things are going to play out how he wants them to play out, man. There's already an outcome written, man, and we're gonna reach that outcome, and we're close to that outcome. Like right now, we're there, man. We're at the end. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. We're there, man. The end of this current wicked rule in society, this kingdom, man, this setup. This system, this beast system, it's going down, man. You know what I'm saying? The earth has been given into the hand of the wicked, pursuant to Job 9:24. And these devils have been ruling in wickedness. And the Lord had it set up for a period of time. Now we're at the end of it. And that Jacob is to follow, man. The kingdom of heaven, beginning and starting with our big brother Yahweh Shai when he returns, man, which that return is close. So, yeah, you can't do anything against this truth but for this truth, man. So these devils, Vocab Malone and all these gainsayers out here, there's nothing they can do to stop this thing. The ball is rolling, and the Lord, like he says, his word is not going to, in Isaiah 55:11, his word is not going to come back to him void, but it's going to accomplish the thing whereto he sends it, man. He's a man that he cannot lie. These things have been spoken, so they have to happen. So there's nothing, he can come with all the hyperbole, the rhetoric, all the impressive, persuasive language and speech, all of that crap. He can come with that, but it's not going to change the outcome, man. You know what I'm saying? All he's doing is he's pulling in 2/3, man, which they already prophesied to die pursuant to Zechariah 13 and 8, man. So it is what it is. So I'm gonna read a couple. I got this one and I got one more. There some screenshots. This is from Vocab Malone when he went over to France. Following this Hebrew Israelite group, this camp that has wakened over there. And of course pulling his trickery, man. They went to, I believe it's Isaiah 65, which we're going to get it. We're going to get it and we're going to deal with it. But this is what somebody put on his on his comment board. It says at Green Star DG 9TX. It says, "I was introduced to the Israelites through Vocab's channel. Now I know who I am, and I can't thank him enough. Keep spreading the truth, Vocab." So, again, we read 2 Corinthians 13 and 8. You can do nothing against the truth before the truth. Yeah, man. So all this only thing Vocab is doing is pulling in the 2/3, man. Any elect and 1/3 of those of the people that listen to him, they're gonna be introduced to the truth and they're gonna follow the truth, man. They're gonna come into this glorious light, man. That's shined upon those that the Lord is gonna save in these latter times, man. Those that he predestinated from the foundation of the world, pursuing to Ephesians the 1st chapter, man. You know what I'm saying? So and any other gainsayers. As a matter of fact, there's another one I have right here, which is the same thing. It says, quick testimony. It says, I don't know who this is from. I don't see any. I see Proverbs 19 and 21, but right after that it says quick testimony. So I don't know who this is from, but it says quick testimony. I don't know what the content of the video. I don't know what this is, but I just saw the testimony. It says quick testimony. I knew who I was, but I had small understanding of doctrines and the purity of the truth. And I actually found GMS through gainsayer type videos. So those that are coming up against GMS, just like Vocab, hey man, you can do nothing against the truth before the truth. It says through gainsayer type videos that try to expose camps. Of course, through the spirit, I was being led like a fish is baited, and I've been hooked ever since. Call Haloy Malaya, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash, Shalom to the hopeful elect. Boom, that's beautiful, man. That's your pa. So these type videos, those coming up against the camps, all those type videos, Vocab Malone, all these gainsayers, these demons out here, because that's what they are. They're wicked. You know what I'm saying? Left hand that's trying to come up against and stop this truth. All they're doing is for the truth. You can do nothing against the truth but for the truth, man. So they're helping, man. You know what I'm saying? They're helping in the work of sealing the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? So we're in the times of the Great Awakening and prophecies coming to pass, and they can't stop it, man. The Lord said he was going to wake his people up in the last days and in times. And that's exactly what's happening. So all these attempts, these futile attempts by these gainsayers and the likes of Vocab Malone and all these people, they're not stopping anything, man. So real quick, let's just deal with that. Let's get into this real quick, because the Lord told us that he was going to wake us up. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what's happening. The prophecies are coming to pass. So this is Revelation chapter 11. And we're going to drop down to verse 11. And it reads, and after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of the Lord, which those 3 days and a half represents 350 years from 1600s to the 19 damn, Salakia, y'all. I'm Satan is trying to mess with me right here. From like 1619, 1620 to around 1969, 1970. That's what it is. Salakia, Satan was trying to mess with me there for a sec. But that's that 350 day or those 3 days and a half, which represents 350 years. It says, and after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw. So that breath of life being put back into us is this knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? Which was that same knowledge that was breathed into the nostrils of Adam when you read in Genesis the second chapter, man, in the beginning, man, the same breath that Yahushua breathed on the disciples. When you read, I believe it's in John 22 or 22, the 20th chapter or the 22nd chapter. One of those, I know it's in the book of John when Yahushua breathed on the disciples, man. You know what I'm saying? That's this knowledge, man. It represents this knowledge. So after 3 days and a half, 350 years, the Spirit of life, which the knowledge represents life, man. You know what I'm saying? It said the Spirit of life from the Most High, which is this knowledge, entered into them. Into who? Into the Israelites, man. Beginning to start with the elect. It says, and they stood upon their feet, great fear fell upon them which saw. And that those that saw is the elites, man. You know, these banking families, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Gaddys, the Oppenheimers, the Wahlburgers, all of these banking families, man. You know what I'm saying? The top elite, fear is upon them right now, man, because they see what's going on, and they see the great awakening of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the elect of them, which is bringing an end to their kingdom, and it's going and of course the coming of the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beginning. This is the great awakening that's happening, man. As a matter of fact, when you read in Ezekiel, which lines up perfectly with this, the 37th chapter, it goes into it as well. I'm gonna read a little bit of this. I guess we'll read down to the 6th verse. This is Ezekiel 37:1, and it reads, the hand of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones. And that's right here in America, man. That low place, that valley, that low place, and those bones represent the Israelites, very dry, and caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry, because we didn't have any moisture. The moisture is the knowledge, the scriptures. It represents that water, man. And we didn't have it. We didn't have any knowledge, so we were dry. We were dry bones. And it says, and he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord, power, Yahweh power, thou knowest. He said, can these bones live? That proves and goes to show how far gone Jake was. You know, before we got this knowledge, man, we were out here through. We were out here in a bad way, just finished, man. You know, and he asked him, can these bones even live, man? Look at these, you know, degenerates, man. You know what I'm saying? Can they live? You know, so it says, and he said unto me, son of man. Oh, Salakia, I read that. Verse 4, it says again, he said unto me, prophesy upon these bones and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Thus said Yahweh Bashem Yahushai power unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. There it is, man. You know what I'm saying? That life, this knowledge represents life, man. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures represent life, you know? So that's that breath, and the breath has entered back into us, and now we're alive. You know what I'm saying? Now we're living. You know what I'm saying? Jake was living before, but he wasn't alive. You know what I'm saying? Now we've got this knowledge. Now we're alive. Now we're truly living, you know, because we have this knowledge which represents life. I'm going to drop down to verse 10. It says, so I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood upon their feet, an exceeding great army. And that's that fear that's coming over these elite demons that we just read in Revelation, the 11th chapter, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, you know, hey, fear is upon them. They're scared as they can be. They're scared out of their wits, actually. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing that they can do to stop this, man. You know, it's going to happen, you know. And the Lord said he would remember that we will remember ourselves in the land of our captivity. So let's get that real quick. You know, just all these things are a part of that great awakening, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's get that real quick in Baruch. This is Baruch chapter 2. And where do I want to start? Guess we'll start at verse 30. This is Baruch chapter 2 and verse 30. And it reads, for I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people. Yeah, hard-headed. Jake, man. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves and shall know that I am Yahweh their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. There it is, man. So that proved that how important the name is, man. You know, you got groups out here teaching that the name ain't important, that we don't have the name, you know, but on all these scriptures that we bring out and read, it's speaking about the name, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it says that we were going to, in the land of our captivity, we want to think upon the name, man, the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And that's what those people are doing, man. You know what I'm saying? But he said we were going to remember ourselves in our captivity, man, the land of our captivity, which is what's happening all over the globe, man, in all those places that we've been scattered, primarily here in America, man, you know, AKA Babylon the Great, man. You know what I'm saying? So these are the prophecies that these devils cannot stop, yet he's trying to. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. So this dude is, you know, Vocab is bugged out, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to these people again with his rhetoric. So he went to France and tried to, you know, he matter of fact, we'll get it. He went to Isaiah, the 65th chapter in verse 13. Trying to, you know, twist this up, man. So this is Isaiah 65 and 13. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord God, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. You know what I'm saying? And so, as a matter of fact, let's jump up to verse 8 real quick. Let's jump up. Where is verse 8? Let's jump up to verse 8 real quick. It says, this is Isaiah 65 and 8. It says, thus saith the Lord, as the new wine is found in the cluster, and one said, destroy it not, for a blessing is in it, so will I do for my servants' sake, that I may not destroy them all. Because when you read in, matter of fact, let's get that real quick. When you read in what is that in? Second Ezra, the 9th chapter, I believe it is. Let's get this real quick in Second Ezra. The Second Ezra chapter 9. And I believe it's like around 21 and 21. Let's see if it's 21. That cluster, man. You know what I'm saying? It's 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 21. And it reads, and I saw and spared it greatly, and have kept me a grape of the cluster, and a plant of a great people. And it says, let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept, and my plant for with great labor have I made it perfect. So that cluster, man, of a whole cluster, one grape, man, you know what I'm saying? Which the cluster represents the nation, and that one grape represents the remnant, man, that the Lord is going to save. So that cluster, man, it says he spared it greatly, and a plant of a great people, man, you know what I'm saying, and made it perfect. So the elect, man. So going back to that's those servants, man, the cluster, that's those servants, which is talking about Israelites, man. So let's go back real quick. Isaiah 65, anytime. And verse 8 again, it says, thus saith the Lord, as the new wine is found in the cluster, and one saith, destroy it not, for a blessing is in it, so will I do for my servants' sake, that I may not destroy them all. Yeah, that one grape, that remnant. And I will bring forth a seed out of Jacob, there it is, and out of Judah, and an inheritor of my mountains, you know, which is Yahushai, man. And mine elect shall inherit it, and my servants shall dwell there. So that's who the servants are, man. A seed is coming out of Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Jacob is, as a matter of fact, let's get that real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 44 and verse 1. And it reads, yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, there it is, and Israel, whom I have chosen. So Jacob represents Israel. You know, his name was changed from Jacob to Israel when he fought the angel and won, wrestled the angel and won, man. You know, so the children of Israel, which again is the chosen line from Abraham to Isaac, from Isaac to Jacob, from Jacob to the 12 sons. And of course, those throughout the generations, those sons are throughout the generations up until now, you know, is the blessings, that's the chosen line, and the blessings are going to fall upon them, man. So yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. So that's who the servants are in Isaiah 65, which this dude is just wicked, man. He's a demon, and he tries to confuse who he can confuse, man. So let's jump back down to verse 13 now. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servants shall eat. The servants are the Israelites, man. This is all dealing with the nation of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, the chosen people, let me, real quick before I do this, let me go here. Let me go back to the Apocrypha real quick, and we're going to go to 2nd Ezra's the 5th chapter real quick. Let's go to 2nd Ezra, the 5th chapter. And we're going to drop down to verse 27, because going into those chosen people as well, and I was intending to bring that point out. It's 2nd Ezra 5 and 27. And among all the multitudes of people, everything, all the people that the nations that the Lord created, you know, it says, thou hast gotten thee one people, and unto this people whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all. So that's who the servants are. That's the chosen nation of people. You know, Isaiah 44 and 1, we just got it. You know what I'm saying? And that's who it's dealing with. So when we read in Isaiah, the 65th chapter, and verse 13, it's dealing with Israel. Anytime. So back in Isaiah 65 and 13, therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. It's all dealing with Israel. And he tried to use some trickery by saying slave, which you can use slaves. The Israelites were, that's the slaves, man. You know, we're still in captivity to this very day. So to say slaves, that's cool. You know, but he was trying to, you know, play mind games and trick the guys that he was trying to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But it says, Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, behold, my servants shall eat. The servants represents the elect of the nation of Israel. But ye shall be hungry. It's the ye is talking about the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. So the servants represents the elect, those that are serving the Lord, doing his will in these times. And the ye that's going to go without are the two, represent the 2/3 that are not serving the Lord. They're not doing the will of the Lord. They're not living thus saith the Lord. They're living thus said Esau, living according to the ways of this world, man, which is wicked. The earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. That's the spirit and vibration that he set forth in the earth, man. So that's what this is going into. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, behold, my servants shall eat. That's the elect and 1/3 that are doing the will of the Lord, serving the Lord, living thus saith the Lord. But ye shall be hungry. Those are the representative of the 2/3 that's not serving the Lord, that's not living thus saith the Lord. They're not living according to the ways of the Lord, but the ways of this world. Behold, my servants shall drink, same people, the elect and 1/3, but ye shall be thirsty, the 2/3. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, that's the elect and 1/3, but ye, the 2/3, shall be ashamed. Yeah, they're going to wish they had followed, man. They're going to wish they had lived thus said the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? But pursuant to Zechariah 13:8, they are prophesied to be cut off and die. And that's what that's going into. This is Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. And it reads, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, which is talking about right here in America, said Yahweh Shem Yahushai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the 1/3 shall be left therein. So that's the difference between the servants that's going to eat, drink, and rejoice, and the 2/3, which are going to be hungry, thirsty, and ashamed, man, It says, and I will bring the 3rd part through the fire. That's the eating and drinking and rejoicing, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. So that's what that's going into. As a matter of fact, let's get another one. Let's get Hosea, because it was prophesied for them to reject the knowledge. Therefore, that destruction is going to come upon them. That's why they're not going to eat or drink, and they're going to be ashamed. This is Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, because that's what 2/3 is prophesied to do, to reject this knowledge. That's why they're going to be hungry, thirsty, and ashamed. I will also reject thee, because the Lord is going to reject them in that time, man. Lord, he's not going to look after them and take care of them. They weren't serving him. They chose this world. They chose Esau over him. 2/3 of our people are going to take the chip. They're going to take that crap, man. They're going to take that C-hip. You know what I'm saying? So, hello, why would the Lord feed them and get them drink and take care of them and look after them? No, man, they're going to be thirsty, hungry, and ashamed, man. So it says, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. Yeah, 2/3 of our people, they're not keeping the laws. They're in these churches learning that the laws are done away with, man. They're doing all kind of manner of wickedness, man. Committing adultery, eating pork, celebrating holidays and Christmas and birthdays, and they gone just tripping, man, just going off the deep end. So it says, I will also forget thy children, and that's what's happening, man. That's who the ye in Isaiah 65 and 13 is talking about in reference to, man. It's referring to the 2/3 of our people. The elect, they're going to be good, man, which is who the servants represent. You know what I'm saying? The elect is where it's at, man. They're going to eat, they're going to drink, and they're going to rejoice. The Lord is going to show them mercy, man. As a matter of fact, let's go to Galatians real quick. The Lord is going to have mercy on them. He's going to show them a mercy. Galatians 6, and we're going to drop down to verse 16. This is Galatians 6 and 16, and it reads, and as many as walk according to this rule, the rules of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, this knowledge, man, that 2/3 of our people are going to reject. Peace be on them. They're going to be peaceful. And mercy. So the Lord's going to show them mercy. And upon the Israel of the Most High, because they're the Israel of the Most High, man. You have the Israel of the Most High, and then you have the rest of Israel, man. They are not all Israel that are of Israel. As a matter of fact, let's get that real quick. This is Romans chapter 9 and verse 6, and it reads, not as though the word of the Most High hath taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel. And that's what's going on, man. This thing is about the remnant, you know what I'm saying, the elect, you know what I'm saying, those that's going to return to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, to their heritage, their the ways of the Lord, man. This is Isaiah chapter 10, and I'm going to drop down to verse 20. And there it is in the heading, a remnant will return. This is Isaiah 10 and 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant, small in number, few, of Israel, and such as are escape what? The coming destruction, man. You know, Jacob's trouble, and he shall be saved out of it. You know, ultimately the destruction, man. You know what I'm saying? Those that's going to receive that salvation. It says, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them. And to stay upon represents to depend upon or rely upon. We're not going to rely upon this devil. He's the one that smote us, that's still smoting us to this day, killing Jake left and right, hands up, hands down, handcuffed, hands behind your back, in front of you, walking away, coming to you, land on the ground, hand up. It don't matter, man. This dude is killing Jake, putting Jake to death, left and right, man. Smoting us. So we're not going, but we've been having to rely on this devil because this was part of the curses. Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter goes into that. We're going to have to go to this man for the want and need of all things, man. It says, but we're no longer going to rely on this devil. It says, but shall stay, rely or depend upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel in truth. And that's what the elect, the servants are going to do. And that's why they're going to eat, they're going to drink, and they're going to rejoice. You know, the 2/3 are not going to. That's why they're going to be hungry, thirsty, and ashamed, man. You know, verse 21, it says, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, the Israelites, unto the mighty power. And that's what's happening. That's the time we're in. These things are prophesied. That Edomite Vocab Malone, nor any of these gainsayers can stop that, man. You know what I'm saying? Verse 22, for though my people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yeah, man, innumerable, yet a remnant of them shall return. That's the few, that's small in number, the elect, the 1/3. And don't get it twisted. That's going to be a large number, man. You know what I'm saying? It could be millions. But when you put that against the billions of people on the planet, it's a small number. It says, for though my people Israel be as the sands of the sea, yet a remnant shall return. The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. And that consumption decreed is the thermonuclear destruction that's going to hit this place and destroy this place and take it off the map. You know what I'm saying? America will never be inhabited again. But that's what that's going into, man. You know, I don't want to make this too long. The Isaiah 65 and 13 is dealing with the Israelites, the difference between the elect and 1/3, the remnant that's going to be saved in these times, and the 2/3 that's been prophesied to be cut off and die. You know, that's why the servants are going to eat, drink, and rejoice, and the 2/3 are going to, is the remnant, the elect, and the 2/3 is going to be hungry, thirsty, and ashamed, man. You know, that's the difference. That's what that's talking about. So Vocab is a demon, man. He's full of shit. You know what I'm saying? And the only ones he's going to attract is the 2/3 of the nation of Israel that the Lord is not dealing with anyway. So with that, you know, hopefully this was edifying to the hopeful elect. Giving all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Wahar Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, the house of David, the Bayath Shah Dawadat. Shalom.